What's up, people? Welcome to the 31st episode of the News That Matters, where I tell you some interesting and fun news and some news that I think may matter to you, as most news channels broadcast bullshit. News number 1 is regarding the fresh thunderstorm warnings in Delhi and NCR region. The Indian Meteorological Department has warned the capital and its adjoining areas regarding severe thunderstorms and winds blowing at speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour for the next few days. Recently, also, Delhi and its adjoining regions have survived some dust storms which caused destruction and unfortunately some deaths too. Well, as I have been saying for the past few days in the videos, stay safe and take all precautions and stay indoors as much as possible, as your life is way more important than the work. The next news is about the Aadhar micro ATMs, which are set up by the UIDAI to provide cardless and pinless banking services to the customers at their doorsteps. The ATM here is an acronym for Automatic Teller Machine. Currently, there are over 4 lakh such ATMs. Under this, only Aadhar number and fingerprint or other biometric proof is the only requirement for making a transaction. These ATMs are basically machines carried by the bank representatives to the doorsteps of customers, and the cash is handed to them physically by the representative and not automatically by the machine. Well, have you yet seen such ATM in your city? And do you think it will be as secure as using your card and PIN in a fixed point ATM? Tell me down in the comments below. Well, the next news is from Karnataka, as today was the day that finally marked the end of the political drama in the state of Karnataka. Finally, it's the end of this year's Natak of Karnataka. Well, today was the floor test for BJP to prove its majority in order to form government, but BS Yeddyurappa resigned before the test itself, saying that he didn't manage to get the other party MLAs to vote for BJP. He said that he couldn't manage to get the numbers. Well, this roughly just translates to that Jumla party couldn't manage to buy the other MLAs as either they didn't offer large enough heaps of cash, or more correctly, the other MLAs could see the destruction BJP is causing to the nation. He also started crying during his speech, a trick borrowed from the book of our nation's watchmen, as if people are falling for that anymore. The floor test was streamed live on news channels and internet as an order of the Supreme Court. This was done to maintain complete transparency and clarity. Yeddyurappa has said that if he was elected, he would have made Karnataka a paradise. Of course, a paradise like the BJP has made the other states of India too. A paradise of rapes, murders, harassments, suicides, poverty, communal and religious riots, and lynchings, people killing and maiming others in the name of being self-proclaimed savior of a religion, people killing other religions just because they are minority, people stopping others to exercise their rights and stopping them even from eating what they want, and yeah, also a paradise where education would have been destroyed completely in the next 5 years and disgusting comments on sensitive issues would have started emerging from the top authorities. Well, I don't think we need a paradise like this anymore, so 2019 should mark the end of such paradise. The next news is a shameful one for the police of the country. To be precise, it's a shame for the police officers who work honestly, as because of some corrupt elements in the system, the entire police force is pointed at. Well, in Uttar Pradesh, a systematic bribe rate card was made by some officers which stated how bribe money is in different cases were to be shared among them. Yes, a rate card for bribes. It came into light after it somehow made its way as a message on WhatsApp. Soon after the message reached the DIG of police, the action was taken and 18 officers of the Special Operations Group to the police lines were transferred. This was done to ensure a fair inquiry. Well, corruption currently has seeded itself so deeply in our system that it's almost impossible to remove. But it is not impossible and is surely possible if we all try our best. Never indulge in any corrupt act like bribing, etc. And also report anyone you see doing such thing immediately. Well, now let's have some tech news. In a competitive move against OnePlus, Samsung has just made price cuts in its Galaxy S8 and A8 Plus smartphones. Yes, now the Samsung's last year's flagship phone S8 can now be bought at Rs 38,000. Samsung announced this on the same date as OnePlus 6 was released in India and targeted OnePlus directly with the tagline "More than just speed," which is a challenge to OnePlus's tagline "The speed you need." But even though the S8 is a great device, it's still last year's And I mean, OnePlus has better processor and GPU and more RAM than the S8. It has everything that the S8 has except for the iris scanner. I recommend OnePlus 6 over Galaxy S8 if you are willing to spend 35,000 or more. But if you are deeply attached to Samsung, S8 also wouldn't disappoint you. Well, the next news is from Honor, which has reportedly unveiled a smartphone named Honor Play 7 in China. The reports say that the device has a MediaTek 6739 processor and 24 megapixel selfie camera and 2 gigabytes of RAM and will be priced at around 6,500 rupees. Well, if it's true, just don't look towards this phone. I mean, this processor isn't worth even a single rupee. You can get way better phones from brands like Xiaomi at such price points. Well, the last news for today is a super interesting one from Mr. Elon Musk's Boeing company, which has said that they will start shipping the flamethrowers they unveiled some time ago officially within 2 weeks. Those who ordered it can expect a custom Boeing company delivery van to their place with this interesting weapon. But don't you think if it really works like it's shown to work, then it can cause serious harm to others if it falls into wrong hands? What are your views on this? Tell me down in the comments below. Well, this was all for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the news that matters. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more.